This is a HeadGum
video.
Hey, thanks again for, agreeing to sit down with me and get my finances in order.
You called me up here because you said you had sensitive information about a cybersecurity.
So as you can see, I'm 1,300 in the hole with no end in sight. I just can't put my finger on why.
Well, right off the bat, I'm looking at your monthly expenses and it says you spent $2,200 on groceries alone. That's way too much, dude.
It's a long-term investment.
How?
What I'll do is I'll walk into a Ralph's, a Gelson's, what have you, and I'll clear them out of their brioche, right? Suddenly everybody's left wondering, where's the good bread? And that's where I come in.
What? What do you do?
When?
Forget it. Also, what's this? A ticket confirmation for a round-trip flight, LAX to Burbank and back. Aren't they like 30 miles apart?
I have a buddy in the valley. You're familiar with the Toluca Lakes Arts District?
Of course not. But either way, it would be much faster to take a bus. The flight would be 4 times as long.
I chartered the bitch.
How do you have this much money?
I sold Herbalife.
That's not a secret. Also, selling Herbalife would never make you this much money.
Maybe if you only sell the bottles, right? But I wasn't at the bottom of the pyramid. I was up top with the fat cats. I brokered the deal.
What deal?
You're familiar with Arm & Hammer?
Of course.
The parent company to Mr. Clean?
Yes.
They make cleaning supplies.
What is your point?
I introduced Arm to Hammer, right?
No.
I did.
Those aren't two people.
Enter a time of turmoil over at Herbalife, right? So they come in and do me a favor, throw me a little bone. They acquire Herbalife for $14 million, and I make $800K on commission alone.
So you're telling me that Arm & Hammer, the publicly traded company that you helped introduce each other to, bought Herbalife, the pyramid scheme, for $18 million and you made...
$14 million.
Either way, you made $800K off the deal?
And they were none the Pfizer.
Continuing on your expenses, how are you only paying $400 a month in rent?
See, that's where I think we could maybe cut down some costs.
Absolutely not. You live in an amazing area. That's far too little to be paying.
Not rent the housing costs, tickets to rent. 525,600 minutes style.
What? I don't know. I've never seen the play.
I have tickets on Sunday if you want to go.
This is you asking me to a play right now? I guess maybe.
Look, man, I'm hearing a lot of you criticizing me and telling me stuff I already know. Are you gonna give me advice or do I have to get my accountant on the phone?
You have an accountant and you're asking me for financial advice?
Yeah, you have an honest blink. Like when you blink, there's a lot of integrity.
If you have an accountant, what does he think of your spending habits?
Bad.
He thinks they're bad.
Yeah.
So why don't you heed his advice?
Because he's a yes man through and through, right? He sits across the table from me saying no, 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 all right? I pay him. I'm not gonna sit there and let him tell me what to do.
Why pay him at all then?
Let me cut you a little something for your troubles.
You honestly don't need to do that. All the trouble is on your end of the table. Whatever. Oh my god, Geoff. $5,000?
Hang
How
on,
do
I'm
you...
getting a call. Yellow. Yeah, 15 loaves, bread lounge, brioche. Exactly right. That's deep. Marty, I'm gonna need that loan we were talking about.
We never talked about a loan.
Look, we don't have time for this friendly Wall Street banter. Just give me the cash.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Dylan Sprouse. Yeah, I got $5,000. Liquid. See you on Sunday. Ya brunch?
I thought we had tickets to rent.
Good day, mates! Click here to subscribe, and there if you want to watch more videos. Just busting your balls. I mean, come on, dude. It's like, laugh like